Mental health problems are serious issues in Indonesia. The data of Basic Health Research in 2013 recorded the prevalence of severe mental disorders in Indonesia reaching 1.7% per thousand, meaning that 1 to 2 people in 1,000 population in Indonesia are suffering for a serious mental disorders. In the community, people with mental disorders are often stigmatized, while in fact, this stigmatization could negatively impact them.
1 in 1,000 people in Indonesia have mental disorders and only 10% of them get health services. Indonesians who are mentally ill must fight superstitions and prejudice on a daily basis with advice from family and friends, often including a lot of prayings. So many teenagers or maybe adults begging their parents to take them to a psychiatrist, but they don't, even though they keep telling them about their voices in their head. They were too ashamed of the illness and wanted to remain silent. They're too shy, they don't want the neighbors to find out that they are crazy. But with the help of the application in this area, it can make it easier for people to access mental health care as the stigma surrounding this problem still exists, with some sections of society arguing that mental health is related to feelings and a spiritual problem that needs to be addressed by a spiritual teacher, not a health professional teacher.
And we also did a survey about mental health where we asked people at the age of 14 until 25 years old. And this is the result of our survey when we asked them about having any mental health or if they're struggling with mental health. This is the result of our survey when we asked them about ever doing any self-harm. And this is the result of our survey when we asked them about their profession. And most of them are a student.
The situation today is challenging and it needs to be taken seriously by the government, mental health professionals, and as well as the individuals suffering from mental issues. Therefore, it is our collective responsibility to create an environment where mental health care is accessible for all and people can seek help without the fear of any stigma, which is why we created an app called Senandika. This app specializes in mental health, and Senandika is trying to spread awareness around the world, especially in Indonesia, that mental health is very important. We offer so many features and we are currently working on the upcoming features. And our goal is to help the users who are struggling with mental issues believe that it's okay to seek help and their mental health is valid.
Why do we name it Senandika? Because we took it from an Indonesian word, which comes from the word se, which means one, and ngandika, which means telling stories or to speak. Taken as a whole, the meaning is when a person speaks to themselves either in an audible voice or only in worldly. Likewise with our application, because we built an application that works on mental health, and we want our users to feel comfortable with the features available in our application, where they can express their struggles, problems, and feelings through Senandika.
We provide 1. Hotlines. For immediate help in a panic attack, etc. is access to services for certain areas with no hotline. 2. Paid counseling sessions with a minimum of 15 minutes. 3. A social network that allows users to friend each other and exchange private messages. 4. You can get more features if you have enough coins, which you can purchase on the app. 5. Articles about healthiness around the world. 6. Mood tracker, which tracks the user's daily mood.
You are valued.
You're worth more than your darkness.
Don't be ashamed of your story, it will be inspire others.
It's okay to not be okay.
And remember, you're not alone.
This
We are Senandika, and Senandika is here for you.